How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is the day of another day. That we call Monday. Anybody being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being prosperity in this life of living. Now, I want to talk to you about something that that's going across the internet and stuff, you know, which I found it to be real disturbing. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened. I went on to a website and stuff, and I saw a reference to, you know, a guy caught a person that tried to steal his car, actually caught the thief and stuff. And what happened was, the person that stole his car, that was a Mercedes, had his friends behind him. You know, there was, in other words, allegedly, his friends was behind the guy who stole the car, and they was going to pull up on him, and, you know, and I guess they kind of got him, you know, and they found that he had his car stolen. Now, I don't know who the person is that released the video versus the person that was inside, you know, that stole the car. So what I did was I clicked on the video because I wanted to find out what's going on. You notice a live video and stuff. Now the person was upset because you stole his Mercedes, and the person, whoever it is, must be someone who has a lot of cash, because he was upset and stuff, and allegedly he beat the person up. Now I was like, okay, let me just find out what's going on because I wanted to see this video. So, you know, after I started, you know, I hit my can because I was like, I'm going to record this so I can share this story with you. You know, what's going on with our black people, you know, when it comes down to stealing and stuff. So when I saw the video, I hit, you know, play and stuff. And when I saw it was a young person. Now, I was like, okay, well, I'm still going to do this story. And the more the young person talked, I said, wait a minute, I can't do this video. This video is a kid. Now, listen, I'm all about profit. I'm all about making money. I'm all about, you know, do what I got to do. But at some point, I can't share this. You know, I felt kind of bad, you know. And the thing about it was that my spirit kept bothering me, and it was like, I know you're not going to do this video. And I was like, well, you know, other people are going to do it anyway. They're not going to care. But to me, my conscience kept saying, but you do care. So if you put this video out there about this young person, it's going to bother you. And it did bother me a lot. You know, the thing about it is that I know some people may say, Raven, it has nothing to do with you. Listen, and maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong, but the simple fact of the matter is that this is a young person, and when he started talking, he said that he kept calling his shorties. And the guy in the video asked, and I'm sure you're all going to go check this video out, and that's on you, I won't be sharing on my page, because it bothers me so much, it bothers my spirit. And the thing about it, I understood what the driver, if the drivers understand what other drivers' car break down, we understand about repairs, we understand that people who are not a driver, that are the passengers that get inside these cars, y'all don't understand what drivers go through as far as repairs, windows, gas, everything we have to do has to come out of our pocket. A lot of times when you're not a driver, you just sit inside and go, oh, okay. But the drivers understand drivers what we go through as far as, you know, when I had a car, I have a car now. I would need a car, but I don't have a car. But the thing about it is that it bothered me because I was upset with the young guy too. I'm not going to lie, I was mad too, but I was like, wait a minute, you know, at some point when I saw it was a baby, that's what I call it. Because anything under, to me, under 15 is a baby. I don't care how old he may have looked, he looked really young. And I know melon would come black people, you know, black don't crack and stuff like that, but he said his shorties. Now this is the part that kind of made me go, oh, I can't do this. I can't join in this wagon onto this kid. I can't. And the reason why I'm saying this is because at some point the story is not a story when it's a kid. If you was once a kid and you was like perfect, now, okay, you share. I have never met a young person that was really perfect, everything 100% perfect in their whole life. Sure, his degree in his life may have been to the extreme, but I don't know this child's storyline. Did he have to survive this way? Is he on the street? Is he struggling? I don't know this. So the guy that was in the Mercedes, I'm assuming that it was the owner that was upset about the young person. You know, I'm going to say the kid. I'm sure he was upset and stuff. Now, from what the kid was saying is that both of them concurred in reference to the driver caught the kid and stuff, and he beat the hell out of him. He beat the shit out of him, basically. So the kid had scars and stuff, kind of looked like on that video a little bit, but I'm not sure. Looked like bruises and stuff. He was saying that the bruises were him. Now this is the thing that got me, when I knew it was a kid. So the driver asked him, you know, he said, the kid asked him, he said, well, my shorty's my shorty. So to us, as an adult, when you say shorty, we thinking that that's your girl or somebody you dating, that's your shorty. But to this person, a shorty means his homeboys. Now his homeboys, which I thought was, you know, going to be a girl, but actually was his homeboy, they were the ages of 10 and 12. Now, at that point, I was done. I said, okay now. Is this young person really 15? Maybe he's younger too. Like 10. If you could call somebody a shorty and they're only 10 and 12, at some point you got to say, whoa, I can't do this. So allegedly the guy went Facebook, well, then allegedly, but he did go Facebook Live and stuff. He put it out there and he's saying, yeah, you ratting out your friends and stuff like that. And that's how the story is going on the internet as far as right now. To me, this is not a story. To me, I feel as though, just my personal opinion, you may not agree with me or not, but this is how I feel. As a person who used to babysit kids, as a person who used to watch kids, as a person who has a stepson, I know how kids are. Yeah, they bad. Yeah, they get on your nerves. Yeah, they can piss you off. But if you raise a kid and stuff like that, you understand that they're going to be kids. And that same kid that you done gave a spanking to get spanked, but they back in your face smiling and talking and stuff like that like you never did nothing. As an adult, you beat another adult, let's say like that. You beat on them, they're not coming back, they come back for vengeance. But when it's a kid, his mind has not mentally gravitated to adulthood. And this kid, mind is not on adulthood at all. He's speaking as if a child and a child doing a child. He doesn't even register that he's done anything wrong in reference to what he's done in reference to this adult that he done, you know, messed his car and stuff. And as an adult, you know, to that adult, I understand where he's at and stuff. He's just pissed off. But to me, when you already done beat his butt, you didn't even call the cops. I think that was enough. But I think when you went to over the line is that when you Facebook Lived it and you gave them basically proof that you beat this person up, and with the law and stuff, and due to the fact that he's young and he may be a minor, because by law they say you're not supposed to put minors on, you know, on the internet and stuff. You know, I know people do anything they want these days, and you know, when it comes down to us, when it comes to people of color, we don't seem to, they don't seem to care. Not saying everybody, but it doesn't seem to care when it comes down to kids, you know, putting our kids out there, exposing them, you know, as far as being black. Now, me, myself, I feel as though once he beat his butt, that would have been enough. But to put a Facebook Live and state that, you know, that the actions that took place as far as beating these kids may suffer a repercussion. Now, this is my thing. As an adult, you beat his butt. Fine, I understand that, and I'm not going to say I can say I kind of agree with that only because if you got to my car and I get it, trust me. But once you beat his butt, that should have been it. But when you post a Facebook Live and then here it is, see, this is my worry. I know it may be me, but I'm always worried about young kids committing suicide. As an adult, we get a chance to take a lot of pain and stuff like that because we're kind of used to it. But as a young mind, we may not be used to it. So my thing is, how is this young person going to deal with it once the repercussions come back in reference to him still in the car, the younger people, and the other people as far as, you know, out here in this world we live in and stuff? What's going to happen to him? You know, clearly, he may be arrested. He may also try to commit suicide. Because, you know, young people's minds are thinking, I'm in pain, I need to get out. And as an adult, we can't even deal with a lot of things as far as pains as well. So I just kind of think that somebody needs to monitor this kid and stuff like that as far as helping him. I understand he was wrong, I get it. But somebody needs to monitor him and stay in his corner. Because this young kid is clearly in a lot of trouble mentally. And even though the guy said there is a disconnect, even though the guy could try to talk to him and stuff like that, he just doesn't seem to register as far as, you know, what he did wrong and stuff like that. You know, it's really sad because as a person that watched a lot of young people grow up and stuff and try to help them and stuff, it's really difficult to try to get in someone's mind when their mind is, you know, closed off, and basically sometimes the world has let a lot of young people down where they don't believe anymore. And it's sad because the disconnect in reference to this young guy and stuff, he doesn't quite get what he did wrong. And the thing about it is that when he's used the last part as far as the influences, he says, why work a 9 to 5 when you could get 9 by 5? And the thing about that statement means that he is around the wrong type of people that's not helping him, which would mean that he will grow up to be someone who's going to do a lot of things as far as being negative in this world. You know, and commit crimes and stuff, because this is what is being taught, and it seems like the negativity is what is being taught. It seems to consume him. And the thing about it is that when people are young like this and they listen to those type of things, those are the people that are showing them love, and that's why they listen, even though it's wrong, but they can do the opposite. But you know, this is what happens and stuff. And you know, the thing about, I was going to share this video, but I was like, I can't do this. I have no problem sharing videos with reference to older people that supposedly know better, but when it's a baby, I can't join in the circus as far as that, you know what I mean? So I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I raise kids, I watch kids, I looked after kids, and you know, if you're a person with a babysit and stuff like that, you watch kids and stuff like that, we know how kids are, and they get on your last nerve, they can piss you off and say things you don't like. And when you are an adult, you hear it and don't hear it. I mean, children can teach you how to be patient with adults. They can get on your nerves so bad, so much, that you ignore them so much that when somebody adults come across and say things to you, you ignore them too, because you've been practicing with them, and everything is always a tool in reference to, you know, everything in life. You know, but it's sad, you know, that he's gotten to this part of disconnect and stuff, and I don't know, but I'm sure you're going to Google it on YouTube and stuff, and you're going to see the story of the young person and stuff like that. Some people understand where I'm coming from as far as young people, and some people just won't care. And usually the ones who don't care is the ones who wants to be perfect. I have not lived my life as a person who did everything right. I did a lot wrong. I didn't go to that extreme, but you know, I didn't live a perfect life. And anybody who say they have lived a perfect life as a child, I'm sure there's somebody who's watching you as a child could tell you something different. You know, but in our minds we get to forget about, you know, not being unperfect, and we try to take those rules and throw them on the kids. But you know, that's just my opinion and stuff like that. And I know I'm just rambling on, but it just bothers me so bad because here is a young person and stuff like that, and here it is, I'm worried about his reaction from the younger people, because children can be really cruel to other children and stuff. And you know, we're in the belly of the beast, and everything is like so negative in this world. It's like negative self more than positive and stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to share his story with you and stuff like that, and I just was not happy with this, and you know, I just hope the owner don't get brought up on charges because for assault, because if that's somebody's child and you done beat him up and stuff, even though he was wrong, but you beat him up and then you filmed it, you may be going through some type of change as far as the law and the system and stuff. And due to the fact that he was young, he was a minor, and he was put online in his life, you know, it could be a real big problem, you know. I don't know. It's just sad. And I talked about it before to someone else, and the video's going to take flight because that's what we do. We love negativity. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted to share this there with you as far as this young person. And I hope we don't do anything crazy, young person, who can commit suicide, stuff like that, because a lot of times, as an adult, we don't understand the pressure we put on young people. And a lot of times we're young. Let me tell you something about young people, in case you don't know. You could holler at a young person and they'll sit there and they'll listen. They'll be very quiet. In case you don't know. They'll be very quiet. They'll listen to everything you say. You're screaming, you're hollering. I'm going to beat you better. They're quiet. And you like, Herb, now go in that room. I'll tell you what they do. Not all of them. They go in that room and don't come back out again. They don't walk back out that room. You're waiting for them to come back out that room. They don't come back out. Children don't say, well, most of them don't say, I'm going to go in a room and commit suicide. They just do it. You know, and due to the fact that pressure where we live in 2017, it's just we're in the belly of the beast. People are very mean to people. You know, so hopefully somebody's going to know this little kid and try to help him and, you know, try to parent him into something good or stay close watch or just help him to pull him out this hole he's in and stuff. You know, to try to help him and stuff, you know. But it's going to be a lot of work because it seems like the damage has been done. But nobody's perfect and everybody can be healed if they're willing to be healed. Anyway, and I know some people understand it, that we're going to have the righteous ones who don't do nothing wrong. They go, oh, I don't get, well, he needs to get, you know, he needs to get embarrassed. He needs to get, yeah, I get that part. But what happens after the fact? But then there's people like me who care about other people who never get the accolades. But people who don't care about other people get all the accolades. Anyway, with that being said, I just wanted to share this story about this, you know, about this poor guy and stuff like that. You know, there's no winners here at all. It's sad. It's just sad. Anyway, I'd love to hear your feedback on this, and I know you're going to watch the video, so I don't want to post it, but I know you're going to find it about it, so it is what it is. And I'd love to hear your feedback on this, in reference to young people changing. Do you feel as though young people can't change? Do you feel as though you was perfect in your life of living, that you never did nothing wrong? That you didn't get it posted all over the internet and stuff and showing your face, and here it is, you're talking about your shorties is only 10 and 12 years old? That's a sign right there you're doing something wrong. Once he would have told me my shorties was 10 and 12, I'd have clicked off and said, you know what, I can't do this. But that's just me. That's probably why my luck is the way it is. Anyway, that being said, I care about people more than clearly they care about me, and I'm not saying everybody, but it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, I just want to share this story with you and stuff like that, and I love to hear your feedback on this. I'll let you know that I love you, and I want to thank you for watching. Catch the rain.